Welcome to the Hot AF podcast, you guys. Welcome. If you are new here, welcome back. If you are a longtime listener, so grateful to have you guys here. And this episode is really like coming from my heart and also coming from my own lived experience of like the work that it takes to get from where you are to the goal and the visions that you have. That it is work. It is fun work. It is challenging work. It is work that lights me up, that lights you up, that makes you feel alive. And it's also work that can bring stress, frustrations, big time challenges and gaps that are basically opportunities for us to dig our heels in and double down and say, I'm doing this. I'm not stopping. I'm not quitting. I'm going to keep going. I will figure this out. I will figure this out. I can figure this out versus quitting and giving up. And well, this isn't for me. There's no way this is ever going to happen. Whatever that is, right? And so I really want to offer just first and foremost that I experienced this past weekend. I don't know if it was like I could pinpoint it, if it was like a little bit Friday. I think it was really mostly Saturday. It kind of hit me. And I just had this like kind of in the back of my head all throughout the day. And you guys, it was like a beautiful, fun day too. Saturdays are my family day. So it's like hanging out with the boys all day. I still got my workout in Saturday morning. I journaled Saturday morning, got my workout in, and had a really great, amazing day with the boys. And yeah, it was like a really great day, like on paper, right? But in the back of my head, there were some thoughts and stories that were like, kind of like victimy, like, why me? Why is this so hard? Why can't someone come and save me, to create this result in my life and this goal in my life? And just really like this, like, little, like, negative, like, I always think of on The Little Mermaid. I haven't even watched this in forever, but apparently this left a mark in my head. Those little like when the little creatures or fish turn to like these gray shriveled up like looking little things. Like that's what I kind of picture are like these thoughts and stories. That's what they look like. They're just like oozing with like like death and you're never going to make it and all the negative things that you could ever think about yourself. Like that's what was going on in the background. And really like made for just like, and then like come the end of the night, I was just like, had it with myself in that way. Also, while still being a mom, doing all the things and a quote unquote fun day, right? And then I woke up Sunday morning, journaled a little bit, and slept it off. Slept it off for sure. Slept in so much so that my boys woke me up at like 7 a.m., which is like, I don't know, it happens like a handful of times in the year, maybe, because I usually get up at 5 or 6 a.m. So they even woke me up. I had like slept in and slept it off that much. Whew, and like totally took some breaths and got back to gratitude on Sunday. Got back to no. This is what I'm doing. This is absolutely what I want. This is what I'm going to continue to go for and to create. And got back on like, I'm not quitting and we are moving forward. And yes, it's hard and it's challenging and it's still worth it. It's still worth it. So I want to like kind of open this up because it's like showing you kind of behind the scenes, right? Of like, you guys get to hear me, see me, and I don't care if it's me, if it's, your coach, if it's the entrepreneur, the big time ones like that you look up to, whether it's Alex Hermosi, Ed Milet, Nick Bare, like whoever you're looking up to, like all of us, if you're a human on this planet, and especially if you are going towards a big goal or vision or dream, that means you have to literally let go of old patterns, habits, behaviors, environments, people, ways of being that have kept you safe and comfortable for a long time, especially if you have big goals and dreams, you are 1,000% going to have challenges because your brain, everything about you will want to keep you where you are at. And so to become somebody new, to create new results, you literally have to do things different that are most likely you starting at square one and learning what works and learning how to do it and failing over and over and over and over again. So that is it. That this is the work. That is what it looks like. And no, this doesn't happen to me just once a year and then it's lovely. Like this happens, I don't know if I'd say once a month, but like, and there's also just like that as time for us, like females, when we do get like a little more emotional, that definitely happens on that day. But I would just say the normal like entrepreneur, like going chasing after big dreams and goals roller coaster, whatever that is for you, even if it's like your weight, if it's your body, if it's a relationship thing, if it's a business thing, if it's a career thing, if it's a parenting thing, whatever the vision and goal is that you're going after, these blips, these like the world is crumbling moments, they are going to happen. You can guarantee that. So I guess just first and foremost, like, no, this is the work. This is what it looks like, right? Meaning, when you have that moment for yourself where you just want to throw your hands up and you just want to like pound your fists into the pillow, scream and shout, and be like, like, why is this happening to me? Why can't I do it? Right? To like just know that is totally normal. That means, oh, that's you're on the path. You're not going to feel like it in that moment. But the next day, when you have coaching or you journal or you get it outside of you, you realize, this is a part of the work. This is totally normal. This is totally natural, right? So just know that and know to expect that. And if you had one of those moments recently, if you're feeling like that right now, just know that this is a part of the work. Okay. Like that's like, I just want, first and foremost, is all you got out of this podcast is like, this is normal. This happens to me. This happens to every single big time somebody who's achieved results, major results that you want in your life. They have had these moments. Yeah. Okay. And I think to me, one of the best ways, if you're like, okay, now how do we get out of this? How do we keep going? There are several tools you can use to get out of feeling this stuckness, like those shrivelly little thoughts, to kick those to the curb. Several different things you could do. Okay. The first one is to get it out of you. And so I actually, even before we go there, I just want to like, when I say get it out of you, it's like I did cry on Saturday night once the boys finally went to bed. I cried. I like kind of did like almost did like a little pounding of my fists. Like I allowed myself to feel, because I couldn't really do it during the day, just like being a mom and doing all the things. I couldn't really allow myself to let go and to feel those things and to think those thoughts. And so I gave myself full ass permission on Saturday night once the boys were in bed to cry, to kind of pound my pillow, to say like all the hateful, like mean things I needed, like angry things that were boiling up in me I needed to get out. I did it and I fell asleep. Like I always fell asleep saying, I love you, Samantha, but I just let it all out. And so whether that's before you going to bed, that's you taking a 5-minute time out where you just give yourself, you say all the things you want to say, get it outside of you, say it out loud, if to yourself, write it in a journal. Maybe you need to vent it to a friend, maybe do all of the above. Maybe you walk it out, go in the middle of the forest, in the middle of somewhere. Like, don't skip the part of feeling the feelings and allowing yourself to think those thoughts, versus like we do a lot of mindset and coaching work in the Hot as Fuck Club. And with my one-on-one clients, we do a lot of work around like finding intentional thoughts that serve you and to create positive emotions, like things we can do to create motivation and other feelings. And we do that after we release the negative thoughts, feelings, and emotions. We don't want to just like put those under the rug. We don't want to just bottle them up and just go, no, it'll be okay. Okay. Like stuff it down. That is like the 1950s way of handling feelings and emotions, maybe even in like the 80s. Like so you absolutely need to find a way to release, to feel all of the feelings and release them. Okay. And this is even like to help release them. That could even be, I am a big fan of like walking and working out to release emotions, but I'm going to allow myself to feel them first, to get the cry in, to feel the like shit, and to let all those thoughts just let them come through. Okay. So once you've allowed the space to let those ugly ass thoughts come through and you've cried them out, you've felt them out, you pounded them out, whatever, and you've done that, you've held the space for them, and then you've released them, then that is when we can start to come back around like I did on Sunday morning to say, okay, whew, like got that all out, felt the feelings, got it all out. Now, what do I want? Like, let's look at some facts and let's look at where I'm at and how can I move forward? What could that look like? Start to get curious, start to be grateful. In the last week, I think even before the Saturday thing, like just had a feeling of like gratitude come back into my life, to be grateful again. So it was like, I was writing down, I'm like, damn, I am so grateful that like I've been in business this long. Many businesses statistically do not make it after 2 years. I think that's for like brick and mortar. Like it's 2 or 3 years, they close. And I don't care what kind of businesses. There are many people that start their business and just never get anywhere or like make $1 or they make a little bit. Like I've done really well working my business part-time over the last 5 years. This is the thing I was like, had the negative thoughts around. And so I wrote out like how badass I am and have been in all of the results that I created. I wrote out gratitude, things I'm grateful for that have happened in my life and in my business and how far I've come. And then I started to write out like, okay, let me circle back. What are my goals for the next 4 months of this year? And adjusted those to be like, what feels good with where I'm at now and what feels possible. And from writing out a plan and creating that, I was like, okay, I mean, this is like really doable. This isn't like la la land. This is a stretch, not a snap, as one of my coaches, Catherine Morrison, who you're going to hear later on the podcast this week. She's fabulous. And she says this, you want to find goals that stretch you, not snap you. So I kind of took a little breath and a little inventory of like, where am I at? What are some goals that will stretch me, but not snap me? I felt really good by those. That started to create a feeling of like, hey, I could do this, like motivation inside of me. I felt inspired. I felt energy again. And then I started to make my plan of how I would do that and all the different ways and all the things of what that would look like. And that got me excited. And then I started taking action. So you're going to find intentional thoughts that serve you of like, what can you do? How could this work? You're going to be grateful, all the things you could be grateful for, acknowledging all the wins and how far you have come, no matter what your results are. Yeah. All the actions that you've been taking. And then you're going to create goals with a plan for whatever time period. Mine are for the next 4 months and even for the next year. But the next 4 months really excites me. So I'm focusing on that from now until the end of the year. And then I have a plan of how to do that. And that excites me. So create your plan of how you're going to reach those goals. Yes. And that plan, by the way, I just have to like put this in here, like that includes support. That doesn't just include, these are the action steps I'm going to do. That includes like what support, where I'm going to get support to reach these goals, whether it's from my girlfriends. I'm going to reach out and start a little accountability group with some of my entrepreneur gals. I have different groups that I'm in, coaching groups to hold me accountable to get support from them. I have a very incredible group of friends that I lean on and reach out to like share our wins and what we're doing, what we're working on. So that includes the support system, not just me doing this alone. Yes? Okay. So you have all of that. And then the last piece is like, I want to offer is take action that day. Like, take action that day that you are like, all right, you know what, we're doing this. And that action could be like, I think I sent some emails on Sunday. I planned some things, like got them on the calendar planned. I gosh, I can't remember right now the other action. Oh, I reached out to some people, like some connections. Like, I literally was in action with my plan that day. Yeah. So it wasn't like I'll do some of these things tomorrow. It was like I literally took action that day. And it's rare for me because it was a Sunday. So I tend to like, it was football Sunday too. It was NFL football Sunday, which is like, I love NFL football and watching it. I did watch some of it in between doing some of this work for sure. But like, I didn't care. I was so compelled by the time I'd gotten done with all that, that I was in action, like messaging people, DMing them on Instagram last night. Cause that's how compelled and lit the fuck up I was after like crying my eyeballs out the night before. Yes. So you guys do your version of this. Okay. Do this for yourself whenever you find yourself stuck and kind of like head in the sand, the shit show thoughts, little gray squiggly thing, like turning into the gray squiggly thing, like nothing's working out, nothing's happening. Go to this formula to start to create results and to feel better and to keep going towards your vision and goals. Don't give up. I just really want you to know this is the work. It's fucking hard. I know it is. If you're pursuing a big vision or big goal, then it's absolutely going to stretch you and it's going to be challenging for sure at times. It's also going to be really fun, you guys. Like, don't forget that. But right now, we're talking about more of the like, when you're just in the pit of despair and nothing feels like it's working. And you've been trying to do this for a long, long, long time, months, years, maybe a lifetime even. And it can be really easy to just throw our hands up. And I want to offer to you, stop throwing the hands up or throw them up for that day, right? For the 5 minutes, but do not throw your hands up and just blah, like for a whole week, for weeks or for months. And then come back around and be like, well, maybe I'll try this again now. Because I promise you, it will happen again. The challenges, they absolutely, like the shit show feelings, all of that, you will have it anytime you decide to start on your journey. And it could happen multiple times. It could be like a fucking thunderstorm a lot of the times. Everybody's, the way it works out is a little bit different, right? Some people have success earlier on, some people don't. Some bit like, just there's so many factors, but just know, don't quit, because no matter when you say yes and start, you will have to go through this. So just keep going. Just keep going. Yeah. And this is like your permission here to cry it out, feel the feelings, release it, get it outside of you, and do it faster than you've ever done before. Do it that same day. Do it within the weekend, and do not let it affect you or your healthy eating choices or your choices. Like, just because I feel like shit doesn't mean I don't get to, like, I just get to be like, time out. I'm not going to be a mom today. No, I still have to be a mom. I still went to the gym and got my workout in that morning. I still was a wonderful partner, loving partner. I didn't put that on my partner. I still acted in line with my goals, right? Like when we were at Target, we were like, all right, this is what we're getting here, kids. Like, this is where we're at. I didn't just like overspend emotionally because, oh, fuck it. Like the world's, I still stuck to me being a mom, my workout goals, my business goals. I don't do those on Saturday. I don't do anything for my business on Saturday, but like I did on Sunday. Like, I did not drop the ball on any of the things. I just felt the feelings and felt like shit in the back of my head for a day and cried it out. And I kept going. Could you guys imagine how much farther you'd be if that was your MO? If instead of just completely quitting on the thing that you're working on that's going to be hard and challenging no matter what, you just kept going. And you felt the feelings and it felt like shit. And then you kept going and you kept doing the things. Yeah. Do not give in. Do not give in or give up. Keep going towards your goals, you guys. Okay. I hope that was helpful. This one is like truly from my heart, and I'm just thinking of you guys. I'm really excited over here. It's September 2025 recording this. Like, I'm like feeling the energy for September and for us to, it's not quite 100 days left in the year, but it will be towards the end of this month. So like, what are you working on? What are you not going to quit on? And in fact, you're going to double down on from now until the end of the year. What is that going to look like for you? What are you going to commit to? How can you make it happen? And hold the space for the shit show times and keep going. Hold the space for them again and keep going. You're going to get better and better at it. I promise. Yeah. Okay. And if you guys need help with this, if you're like, I absolutely want to crush my goals from now until the end of the year, I am offering a special for one-on-one coaching where you can get 3 months of one-on-one coaching for $3,000. And then you get a bonus month for free. So if you are interested in one-on-one coaching working together, I am offering this super fun bonus because I'm just thinking like, OMG, what could we do in the last 4 months of this year together? And I wanted to make it super juicy and fun and easy for you guys to say yes. And to truly like, I know things have been hard, or maybe you have felt that way, or maybe you've been trying for a long time. And it's like, let's fucking go. I promise you, if you consistently work at it for 3 months, for 4 months, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that you can completely change your life, like truly, like get absolutely new results. Yeah. So if you want to work together, DM me on Instagram. It's at Samantha Nivens. It's just my name. And DM me on Instagram either way. If like you got something from this episode, if there's something you're taking away, or if you have a question, like just reach out. I want to hear from you guys. And then if you're not looking for that high level support, that one-on-one weekly accountability, like consistent support and accountability, then there is the Hot AF community where we talk about things like this, where it's about the community. It's not so much about coaching. We do have a once a month coaching call, but it is way more about connecting and getting support with your sisters, with the community. I did decide to make this a women only. I initially was having men and women allowed. There are no men in it currently. So this is a women's only. This is like your girl gang, you guys. This is like where we can share and be like, God, I had a total tantrum shit show type of night and day. And thank you all for holding the space. Any tools or resources? And I could like drop in and share this, or your sisters would drop in and share this. So it is a place to be real. It is a place to get support, to all the talk about whether it's you're losing weight, gaining muscle, just getting workouts in consistently. It could be about life, relationships, holding space, all of the things. Okay. So I'm going to drop the links for that below for you guys. And yeah, if there's anything else, you guys, I am so excited to rock and crush our goals for these last 4 months of the year. And I'm excited to be along this ride here with you. All right. Love you guys. We'll see you soon.